single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hi, it's Tomorrow again. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you have not already subscribed. I know you guys noticed that I have a new intro. Well, not a new intro. It's an intro, and I never had an intro before. Well, the intro now is about, I don't know, 28, 30 seconds long, but from now on, the intro will be shorter. This is sort of my way of introducing my intro. I want to talk to you guys today about a missing person. She's been missing for about 3 years, and someone had commented in the comment section and asked that I do a video about her, and I'm going to. And I did get some vibrations from this case. So her name is Madeline Tomlin, and she's been missing, like I explained a few minutes ago, for a little over 3 years. No one has a clue of what happened to her. I can only imagine the absolute devastation this has on her family, you know, on her loved ones. I took the liberty to go on her Facebook page. Well, I found her sister's Facebook page just from doing a little research, Googling her name. And I was hoping I could have gotten or seen a picture of the last place she was seen, because I kept getting this visual of a residence. And in this case, where she was last seen is where I feel some sort of jumbled up negative energy there. And I wish, you know, I could probably give a better reading, a more thorough reading, if I could see the inside of the house where she was last seen, or even the outside of the house. I mean, I could eventually get some vibrations in that direction, but right now, this is what I got so far. Someone out there is definitely involved in the reason, the why behind Madeline's disappearance. One of the problems is that this person who is involved, this was not done necessarily maliciously. I get strong vibrations that something was done by accident, and then there were so many attempts of covering up what was done. Now, as you guys know, I don't spend a lot of time predicting whether or not someone is dead or alive. I don't usually take my mind there. I stick with what I'm feeling or what my third eye is seeing. And in this case, I see there was a convenient place to put Madeline. There was a convenient place to put her. That's what the energy is telling me. Now, is she still there now? It's hard to tell without seeing the inside of the house, the inside of where she was last seen. It's hard for me to tell for sure. But I see that this was done with very, very little malice, if any. It feels like, and she's showing me her fingernails. She's showing me pink nail polish, and it's chipped. And her fingers look like a child's fingers. Her appearance has changed. And I believe I read that somewhere too. She doesn't look the way, well, being a psychic, sometimes the more information you have, the less you depend on your psychic intuition, so to speak. But at some point, you need additional information to keep the flow going. I mean, you could spend hours, weeks, months trying to figure things out, but things go faster if a psychic has certain information. And in this case, I wish I could just see a picture of her house, you know, where she was last seen. But she's showing me her fingernails, and she's picking at her fingernail polish, and it's pink. This could be symbolic, maybe to her family. If you guys see this video, maybe to her family, that might mean something in particular. I don't know. Her appearance is different than the pictures that I've seen of her. She reminds me of a child. She's very slender built. Even her hairstyle reminds me of a child. And I don't want to say anything negative around her, but I feel like there's a possibility that there was some drug issues around her, and I feel like I sense. I early on sensed her vomiting, sensed her throwing up, sensed that there was some health issues that led to her disappearance. And I hope that makes sense. So that's really all I have. And I just, to her family, I can't even imagine the devastation of not knowing where someone is. But if somehow someone that gets, that sees this video could get me a picture, email me a picture of her house where she last lived to misspsychicdetective@gmail.com. It would help me tremendously. I have strong energy coming from the house, coming from the yard around the house. I even see a fence, but I don't really want to go there until I see a picture of the house and know that I'm in the right direction. I need some confirmation, and that would be my confirmation. I'm sending love and light to her family, and I'm really sincerely hoping that they can get some kind of closure soon. Okay, now on to petty stuff here. Sometimes a celebrity will get my attention for whatever reason. Chris Brown. I see him in the news, again real soon. I know he's in the news now. I know something's going on now. He has a lot of drama in his life. And I'm not going to really, just sit here and sort of spill the beans on Chris Brown. But if somehow, through hook or crook, he could get a hold of this video, I would tell him, slow down, Chris Brown. In the next 6 months, if he doesn't slow down, he's going to be just in some hot water. Hopefully he slows down. Hopefully he, can kind of pace his life a little better. I see him on the wrong end of the law again. I see, he has some negative energy coming his way. But the beautiful thing is it can be prevented if he would slow down. And when I say slow down, I mean just kind of watch your step. Don't get too caught up in what other people think of you and being this superstar. Not to say that you have the big head, but I'm looking out for you. In the next 6 months, if you don't slow down and live in gratitude, just take your time. If you don't slow down, you could be at the wrong end of the law, unfortunately. But I'm sending you vibrations of love, Chris Brown. I wish the best of the best for you. Also, I'm getting feelings about, Halle Berry, the actress Halle Berry. She should use some caution in the next year regarding her children, her son in particular. Use some caution. Don't trust too many people around your kids. Just kind of look out for some people that might be a little shady around you. And lastly, this might be a little bit of good news for some few people in Hollywood. One is Justin Timberlake. I see a child in his future, another child around Justin Timberlake and his wife. You know, if it's already been announced and it's already happened, I'm sorry. I don't read the tabloids. I don't really keep up with stars that much. But I do sense a child around him, another child. I think he already has one child, but I sense another child coming into his life soon. Charlize Theron, I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. She's another person that has some anxiety issues around her. I can feel that energy, you know, when I see a picture of her. I just feel like she's got some serious anxiety going on, probably in counseling. That's my guess. She's got a lot of unresolved issues in her life. You know, I don't want to sit up here and gossip about celebrities. Who knows? Maybe one of those celebrities that I mentioned might watch my YouTube video. They might happen to see this video and it might help them. I don't know, but I can say this. Charlize Theron, you'll be okay. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. Is it Charlize or Charlene Theron? Anyway, the actress from South Africa that I think she adopted 2 kids. Well, that Charlize. I sense that there's a lot of anxiety going on. And sometimes when you are filled with anxiety, that can sort of transfer over to your children. So sometimes it's best to try to stay as calm as possible. Try to find some center in your life. And hopefully things will be fine. This is tomorrow again. I'm wishing you guys the best of the